Good morning, everybody. It's me, Kansas Misfit. It's Marsha. And I'm going to give you my garden time today. Remember I said garden time on Mondays? So the first thing I'm going to show you is my little herb garden I planted. Nothing's growing in it yet. If I remember what I planted, I planted dill. I'm trying to think. Dill, cilantro, lemon balm, and one more thing. Parsley. Got it. Now let's go around to the garden. Hi, Ball. The cat wants to be in the video. See him? He's coming. He'll come right straight to me wherever I'm at. So I'll keep on walking. He'll follow me out to the garden. I guess I lied. He's going to the porch to find some breakfast. I guess I'll come over here to our fruit trees. It's been a while since I even talked about them. So let's see here. I actually saw flowers on our pear tree this year. We haven't gotten, we bought these trees like 6 years ago, and I don't know much about the fruits. I'm gonna see if I can't find anything on here. There's still flowers. I think this is where the pears are going to be. Each one of these here, I could be wrong. Each one of these here might be a pear. I really don't know. If so, we might get some pears this year because haven't had any before. Yep. And then we have 2 cherry trees here. A little bit chilly out today. I know we'll get cherries because we get cherries every year. I already see some buds on here. So here's the cherry tree. And here's the other cherry tree here. Got some sap. Maybe a deer came and rubbed on the... Looks like a deer might have came and rubbed on the tree. Wish I could see that because I need to get that protected. Even if we do sell this land, I want to make sure it's good for whoever gets it. And here's our apple tree. Actually has buds on it this year. Not buds, flowers. Maybe we'll get some apples. See, isn't it pretty? Might get some apples finally. That'd be so nice. So pretty. I don't see any buds yet, but hey, that's our apple. Let's go over here and check out the peach trees. Oh, I guess the nectarine tree is first. It's the closest. I don't know if we're going to get anything yet because my husband accidentally backed up into it and hit it on this side and knocked it loose, but it's tightened now. And then the deers keep rubbing on it on that side, so one time we had nectarines. We might get a few. See any buds on here? Is that a leaf? Looks like we're gonna have a couple maybe. Well, come on, Belle. Come on, Ball, I mean. Belle's a quiet one. Ball's a noisy one. Come on, Ball. Mama pet you. Come here. You happy to see me? Well, get over here. You don't have to scoot. You're ornery. Come on. Oh, he is just a loving cat. Yep. Okay, let's go over here where I said we're going to go to the peach trees. Here's one peach tree. We had so many peaches on the tree. It broke the branch right there. Broke the branch right off. and really upset me because, I mean, we had hundreds of peaches that year. We didn't get any last year at all. Hopefully we get some this year. I'm looking at the tree here. I don't see anything but leaves. I don't see no buds anywhere. And I'm not much of a pruner. I'm doing the best I can. You can see the deer got a hold of the tree here too. Deer's over. I gotta get this here branches off of there too, because that's not part of a peach tree. That's not supposed to be there. Here's the other peach tree. Let's see. Looking for buds. I don't see any buds on here, but I'm not gonna give up on it yet. Ball follows me everywhere I go. He just wants his back scratched. You want your back scratched? Huh? Want your back scratched? Yeah? Oh, feels good, doesn't it? Yeah. See if there's any buds on here. Don't see any buds on here. You see any buds? Tell me, I'm looking. Got extra eyes looking if you're looking with me. Hey, looks like there's going to be one right there. So we might get a couple peaches. I don't know, we'll see. Now our plum trees. Same thing happened with our plum trees. We had so many plums on our tree, the branches kept breaking. But look how these plum trees have lots of leaves on them. See them two trees? Lots of leaves on those trees. And the peach trees are dead compared to that plum tree. Look at that. Very little branch leaves on the trees. So I don't know. And the nectarine tree looks dead compared to that too. So I don't know what to say. But we'll see if there's any buds on the plum trees. Hi, Old Yeller. I see you too. I hear you too. You know, there's a bunch of buds of things on here. So I think we're going to have plums this year. If everything goes right, we'll see. And I don't know how to thin them out, so we'll just do what we do every year. Here's the branch that broke off the plum tree here, right there. See it broken there. I trimmed all those things down, all those branches down, and they just come back thicker every year, so I'm just leaving it alone. So let's go check out the garden now. That's what today is. Garden day. Let me turn you around so you can see the garden right now. See, I disked through here, and then my husband disked over it after I did. Nothing's planted in this area yet. Too muddy because we had rain. And I guess it's supposed to snow tomorrow. So if it does snow, I think it said 1 to 3 inches. We'll see. Anyway, I covered all my plants with I covered all my plants with my mason jars to protect them, so I'm ready. This first row is my Brussels sprouts, the ones that's covered. There's 6 of them. And then I have radishes around it, as you can see. Ball, move away. Okay. You can see the radishes coming around them. I'm not going to cover the radishes up. They'll probably live through it anyhow. Then that's that first row. And then I planted onions at the end of this row, right here. I remember I told you I was going to finish the row out with onions. Some of them are starting to come up. We don't need these weeds in here at all. So get that out of there. Get it out early. Well, it's little. Johnson grass is already starting to come in here. Whoops, I didn't get the root out. So, you sure are loving today, Ball. Yes, you are. Yeah. The second row here is my peppers. This is banana pepper, sweet banana pepper right there. And then I have Trying to remember what I planted. My stickers right here. These 4 here are giant peppers, giant green peppers. These 4. And then these here 4 are, let me find the sticker. I'll let you know. Right here it is. Regular bell peppers. And then these last 4 here are Anaheim peppers, chili peppers. Then I got tomatoes. Got the better bush tomato. Got 4 of those. Then I have underneath these ice cream buckets are my I hope it lived. I have to cut it back up when I'm done. Tomatillos. Tomatillos right there. Maybe I should uncover it for today. And then cover it up before I go to bed tonight. Because I want them to live. That's how I'm going to make my verde. Uncover those because there's a lot of moisture on that plant. I don't want it to die. Got 4 of those. Yeah. Uncover them for today. I'll cover them back up when the day's over. That's my tomatillos. And then I planted 21 potatoes. This here row here, what's left from here, all the way over to where it's dug up, I'm going to plant onions, but I haven't gotten that far yet. So this here from here on is 21 purple potatoes that I planted in that section right here. They're not growing yet because I just planted them. Got 21 purple potatoes. And then here underneath this jar is eggplant. Might be too early, but I already planted it. Got eggplant right there. And I have a whole bunch of potatoes I need to get planted. It's kind of late. This whole year is late because February the freeze we had. But yeah. Right here I have my raised bed we made. I'm filling it up with the potting soil, manure stuff. And then I'm going to plant my herbs in here. I have some herbs left over from not left over. They came back from last year. I believe this is cilantro. Either that or it's catnip. I think it's cilantro. Was that cilantro or catnip? You tell me. I believe it's cilantro. But I'm not picking it out. I'm just going to fill up the potting soil around it. And I'm going to get all those weeds out here. And that's what I'm doing today is finishing that raised bed. And going to plant my herbs in it. And then take these tires and go around the edges here of the garden. Here's parsley from last year. I got some weeds in here too. The tire's been moved. Oh well, I can't move right now. Anyway, I'm gonna take the tires and maneuver it around here because I'm gonna dig this with my shovel because I have some volunteer potatoes in these tomato cages. Got one right there, one little one right there, one there. I gotta get the weeds out of there. And then there's some here. And I'm going to just dig this up with this shovel and then let it dry out a little bit. And then after I let it dry out, then I'll take the tillers through here. Then I'll plant all my all my potatoes that I want to get planted, which are in the house. So, I took my baby birds out here. I think they're going to stay out from now on. I got plywood that I'm going to put around the edges of the cage today so they don't freeze tonight. I don't think they will. They keep getting out and running all over the house from the keeping the house. But here they are. There's my babies. Got to fill their water up and move their cage over and give them some more feed. And here's the big ones. There's big Old Yeller and Bernice. Big Red, where are you at? Where's my Big Red? Huh? Big Red, where are you? Oh, there you are. There's Big Red. See Big Red? Isn't he beautiful? Bernice is standing right beside him. Anyway, that's the garden, and that's the garden time for today. So, I hope you... Okay, see you later, Old Yeller. Love you. Anyway, I showed you the fruit trees. Showed you what we have in the garden so far. And the herb garden in the front yard. Oh, another place I'm going to plant some more what do you call them? Brassicas. I'm going to plant some 3 cabbages, 3 cauliflower, and 3 broccoli right here in this little sandbox thingy. But first I got to get it all de-weeded, and that's probably what I'll do today too. Get all the weeds out of this box here. Get them all out. I probably can do 4, however many feet that is. I think it's 4 foot, 4 or 5 foot. I'm doing a square foot growth in here, so however many feet that's going to do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 foot by 6 foot. So I'll get a lot of cabbages and cauliflowers and broccolis in here, and it's a shady area. So they like a cooler, shady area. So I'm gonna plant those, and then where I had my Chinese red noodle beans last year, I'm planting the Chinese red noodle beans there again this year. But it's where that... Let's just walk over there. It's where the white... we was gonna have it as a greenhouse, but then we put the chickens in and moved it around as a chicken tractor, and now we're just hooked it into the garden as like a trellis for food to grow on. And that's what I planted the Chinese red noodle beans, and I saved some of the beans back so I can plant them again this year. Should have showed you this when I was over here, but I walked right past it. So this here white thing right here, see that white cage type thingy? It's kind of shady right now, but I'm gonna plant the Chinese red noodle beans here on the outside after I get the ground worked up all the way around it, except this open spot right here. Then I'm going to take this carpet out that's right here and pull it out, and I'm going to plant cauliflower and cabbage and stuff underneath here. So when the Chinese red noodle beans grows up this fencing all the way up in here, all the way around, it'll shade up the area so the cabbages and things can grow inside and have their shade, and I can have a multi-purpose area for my gardening. Maybe you can see that next Monday. We'll see. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I don't know what else to say except follow me next Monday and you can see more of what's happening in the garden. Maybe see things growing, and hopefully I can keep the weeds out. So you guys are inspiration to me to have a good looking garden each time I come out for my garden time, so you can see the good along with the bad. Hopefully more good than bad. Anyway, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day. Ta-ta.